Hey everybody, this is Jason. I wanted to show you something I did for the PlayStation 4 VR headset. I know a lot of people. I personally have an issue with the headset being way too like this, being way too tight and hurting me. And you're probably like, "What does he have on this thing and everything?" So I'm going to show you and go through what I did and everything.
He's got a humongous head.
Yeah, I got a head, and this thing hurts me. And I'm noticing that a lot of VR headsets are going this way, and I can't stand it. I absolutely do not like it. If there's other people out there like me, please let us know. Please let it be known that it's not good. So I'm going to show you what I did. I actually think, and I don't want to get in trouble, I fixed this. Like, I actually fixed it. So
For him.
for me, but like I've run Oculus Rift, I've run an HTC Vive, I've played with them, and now he's got the new thing it's a clamp, and I hated it. But I made this. I was like, I need something to support because the HTC Vive and the Oculus Rift, they have a band that goes across the top, and you're doing support here. You're not having support here. When you're putting this on, it's hurting you right here. It's hurting your frontal lobe, and I cannot stand it. So right now, I have this thing in locking position here. I pulled out everything so you can see what's going on. But anyway, so just the way a PlayStation 4 VR headset works, press the button in the back, and then we'll move this out of the way so you can see what's going on. So what I did, and I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble with anything. You pry these up, and here's the rubber bands that were in there, okay? So I took them off, and I stuck them over there. And we're not sponsored by anybody, so, you know. And I did the same thing over here. Now, I took them off and put them there. You're like, oh, my God, he broke it. No, there's a little metal piece in here. You can reattach them. It's hard, but you can reattach them and everything. And so I found this visor, and I looked around for, like, a piece of cloth or something that I could be like, hey, you know,
That's a lanyard.
Yeah, a lanyard, excuse me. And I was like, what can I have that'll do it? So here's this. There's a little rubber band and a zip tie. I don't really want it sitting on there, but, you know, what are you going to do? I could probably put another one on there. I got the zip tie here so it doesn't start cutting into your plastic or anything. And what I did is I just wrapped it through here and pulled it across and back through here. So this is a small lanyard. You could probably get them at GameStop or whatever you want to do.
Or in your Funko boxes.
Or in your Funko boxes, yes. That's where that's where this one's from. But anyway, so I got it here. So this is disconnected. So automatically it's going to stay, you know, I mean, if I crank it there, it's stuck in that position. But if I press the button, it pulls it back out. Well, my head's about probably that big, right? So let's put this thing on. So you pull this out like this. So automatically, like when I do this, if you can see, I'm locking it. So I locked it. And that's fine and dandy and all, and I pull it forward. But see, what's happening is the weight is distributed up here. So like, here, I'll show you. Like, see how it's pressed up against my head? The weight is distributed up there, and plus the rubber bands, like, I have no tension on it now at all. It's just sitting there like this. So I barely crank mine now, and I put it like this.
Down, so.
Yeah, I don't even, like, I press the button, see, everything is distributed here instead of the frontal lobe. And so I just do this, and I crank it like this, and I put it there. And so now when I'm playing my VR, I can still get everything that I want out of it like this, but it's more like a HTC Vive or Oculus Rift because this is actually holding there. Now, yes, you're going to get pressure and stuff, but what are you going to do? You've got a visor set. But anyway, and then just to take it off, I press the button, pull it back out. And of course, you're supposed to do that first, and then I'm ready to rock and roll. When I put it on my stand, so you're like, well, the rubber bands aren't there anymore to hold it on the stand anymore. You just crank it up, and it locks in its place, and it's there. And then you can just pull this back through here. But I just wanted to show you my setup because I've been looking for a video on how to do this, and finally I got to the point I was like, I'm just going to do it myself because this is ridiculous. I mean, this thing, I want everybody to know in the VR world and everything, these head things with the clamps and everything, they hurt me. They hurt. There's a couple other people I've come across. It hurts them too. I don't like it. This frontal lobe stuff sucks.
Yeah, if you have propensity for migraines, it's going to be riding right there.
If PlayStation came out with another headset and it had a band on here, I would be the first one on the bandwagon and be like, I'm buying that one. But anyway, I just wanted to show you my setup to show you how I feel. And I've played with it. And yes, I've done test times with this. It's not like I'm just, I just put it on, I'm saying it's working. No, I've actually played with this for hours upon hours upon hours. And I'm just letting you know, it works. it did work for me. Like I turn it so you got a point here and you got points here, and it's not just squeezing your head anymore. A lot of people said that this just taking this off the rubber bands and stuff in there helps out a lot because it's squeezing. I didn't find it so much like that because you're still gripping your skull here and there. So when I put this on this little lanyard thing, and I can make another zip tie to where it cranks down to make this even tighter, so it's still sitting on there. But I mean, I guess I kind of got lucky, and it just like I put it on there and it set on perfectly. Somebody's out there watching out for me, but it's set out. It went on perfectly when I first put it on. I was like, this is actually working. And then like I said, I put like a little zip tie and everything here to make it look good, or not look good, to function correctly. I haven't had any issues with it. Like I said, I've played with it for hours upon hours, and it works really good for me. I'm just letting you guys know there is a way to do this. If you want any more information, you can always contact us and everything. But thank you, guys.
Remember to like, subscribe, and comment.